Blues Fans TV, it's 1-0 Bournemouth outside. Blues Fans TV, it's 1-0 Bournemouth for outside Stamford Bridge. It's another loss to Bournemouth in the league again, guys. What are your thoughts?
Lewis, another dreadful performance again to a dead team, a low team in the table that's not playing good. I don't know why we don't get up for games against these lower teams. I don't know if the team, if we feel like we've already got the win before we step on the pitch, I don't know. But today there was no fight, there was no passion, there was just nothing from the team, and I honestly can't wait until January to sign some new players.
Lewis, honestly, I'm going to keep it quite short here. That first half was poor. Just absolutely lethargic, man. No energy, no passion, no desire. It's honestly just poor. Both halves, yeah, but I think in the last 10 minutes there was a bit of, like we stepped up the play again. You mean there was a bit more intention, you get me? But
don't that just come after the goal?
Yeah, it came after the goal, yeah. Well, actually, for me, I would say that from the 75th minute, really, so the last 15 minutes of the game, that's when we really kicked up and really took it to second gear, and then we conceded the goal around the 85th minute.
80s, yeah, around about.
86, do you know what I mean? But overall, the main issue with Chelsea is that we're not clinical enough. And again, we keep trying to force this play of this ticky-tacky passing game. Like, we're overdoing it. Do you know what I mean? We're overdoing it. Like, when we get to final third, just this passing, you get me, around the box. Just take a shot. Just take a shot. Kovacic, again, I thought he was okay when he came on, but again, I feel like he needs to get into the drive of just taking shots more from outside the box. You get what I'm saying?
Don't you think it's something that you expect when you face those lower teams? That all they're really going to do is try and stretch out our attack, put bare bodies behind the ball in their own box, and make it difficult for us.
And then our midfield is not creative enough. I want to ask you one question, Lewis. What does Mason Mount do for this team? I don't know what is the hype about him. Like, seriously, what does he do? Because he don't create.
He's got a couple goals for us this season. You got to give him that.
He's got a couple
Yeah,
goals,
but apart from them couple goals, what is his job?
He's got a point, yeah.
What is his job? Like, I can't understand.
For me today, he was just average, honestly, Lewis. Did nothing.
And I think Lampard is to be blamed slightly as well for the substitutions in the second half, because I don't think he should have took off the two wingers. At least one of them, maybe Pulisic, maybe Willian, because to be honest, they were both shocking as well. But not both of them. Hudson-Odoi today, when he came on, he tried. You can see.
I think it was too late with Hudson-Odoi.
You know, he's coming back from a bad injury, so you have to give him time. But
that's why I haven't even said much about Hudson-Odoi this season, because I think you've got to give him at least till the start of next season. That's even why I'm worried about Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah. And Loftus-Cheek is a big miss in this team, because he's the only midfielder that I feel like that can actually create something apart from Jorginho and drive the team forward. You know what I mean? Kovacic at times, yeah, but when he gets to the final third, it's passing, going back. Kante doesn't really look his best this season. You can't really say nothing about him because he's an absolute class of a midfielder. January, I want Zaha.
You want Zaha? I think you're the first person I know who said that as well.
If Zaha comes here, I feel like, in my opinion anyway, he's going to be our best winger.
What about you? Who do you want to see us go for in the summer? Well, in January.
Personally, Lewis, I'm going to be very realistic. Very realistic. I don't see us getting Sancho this January. Do you know why? Because Dortmund said they're not going to sell him this upcoming window.
Dortmund already said that.
Yeah, they said they're not going to sell him. Do you know what I mean? And he's happy to stay for Dortmund until the end of the season. So I think after this season, he's going to see out his future and see what's going to happen. You know look at his.
Who do you think we're after?
For me, I think it's between either Zaha or that Ajax midfielder, Ziyech.
Ziyech?
Yeah, Ziyech. Do you know what I mean? I think personally, I like Zaha in our team. I like his side play. Do you know what I mean? I think he'll be good for this system. I think he'll work well under Frank Lampard. And I can see him thriving under this team. So I'll go for Zaha. But the problem is, Palace might run 80, 90 million. I don't see it. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't see us spending 80, 90 million in January. Do you know what I'm saying?
Could you imagine Zaha in this team? The way how he plays for Crystal Palace with them skills, with them tricks. Imagine Zaha running at defenders in a big team, a big Chelsea team, with all these fans cheering his name. Zaha will do bits. Yeah.
This is what's wrong with Chelsea at this current moment. Defensively, we're not top four good. We're not top four good. Like, we're not a great defensive team. We're not good enough defensively to be in the top four. Let's be real, right? Cool. Zuma is not good enough to be a first-team Chelsea player. I'm going to be very real with that. He's not good enough. Christensen, for me, has gone off since 2017-18. He hasn't been the same player under Conte. Let's be very real, right? The midfield doesn't create enough and doesn't score enough, right? Pulisic is slowly adapting into this type of system and this type of league, so you have to give him time. I thought he done okay today. He was trying. Abraham was young, but he's not a big game player. Do you know what I mean? And he's still kind of learning, like, to just adapt in and out system where to get goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Willian for me, he's inconsistent. He's got the quality, but he's inconsistent. So for the next season, we need to look at selling him off alongside Pedro. Do you know what I mean? Just get some money for that. There's areas in Chelsea which we need to address for the January window and the summer. But realistically, I don't see us getting like top players this January because it's just going to happen. And I don't see us spending enough money in January. So summertime, I think that's where we should make the business and get the players we need.
Thanks, guys.
Take it with me.
Yeah, it's a good fan cam, guys. I like
Take care,
that.
man.